How's everyone today? Today we wanted to talk about let your faith be bigger than your fear.
Yes,
Right?
yes. Faith is based on what you want and desire. Faith is there for you. Fear is based on what you remember,
Yeah.
and you start to be careful and don't want to move.
Yeah. You're frozen in time for a minute, or you're bringing the past back.
Excuse me. Yeah, living in the past, that's all fear-ish. You don't have any fear of the future. It's really all based on
Yeah.
past
Will it
stuff.
work out? Will I be rejected? Will
Right.
it's the perfection playing out again.
Yeah.
Thinking you have to have everything together before you can show up. And we're here to say, you don't have to have it all together. You have to have some of it together and then start from there and just
Yeah.
be present in the moment. And so one of the stories I wanted to share today was about when I decided when I got married, I wanted to enjoy my marriage for a little while and then wait to have a child. Well, I waited until I was about 37 to have my daughter, and that really isn't acceptable somewhat, you know what I mean?
Socially.
Socially.
Yeah.
But I knew I wasn't ready, and I knew I had some things to take care of within myself before I had my child so that I could be the mom I wanted to be. So I decided to wait, and I kind of got a little bit of grief when I was trying to conceive, like, oh, you're going to need fertility. You're going to need to go through that whole routine. And I was like, absolutely not. And I refused to go into that fear mode that everyone was trying to put on me. And I made a decision that no matter what, and I didn't care how long it took, and it took about a year-ish, year and a half to have my daughter. But in that process, there was ups and downs, and it was okay because no matter what, I kept the faith over the fear of what my own thoughts were, what I was hearing from other people, what society thought, how society thought it should be. And I just stuck to myself and decided I was having this little child no matter what. And about a year to a year and a half later, I conceived my daughter at 38 and a half-ish, because I was 39 when I delivered. So, and she's perfect. She's 16. And, that was a great experience as far as you get to have it all. Mm-hmm. You do not have to listen to what everyone says. You get to listen to you. You know how to do this. You were born to do this. Mm-hmm. Your body knows. And I used to talk to her on the other side too. I'd be like, whenever you're ready, I'm here. I'm ready. We're ready to meet each other. So I had great conversations, and I also had great tears, but I never ever gave up on that. And that has been such a win and a miracle in itself, So I want to encourage everyone, no matter what it is, even trying to conceive, because nowadays it seems a little funny with the conceiving part, but it's okay. You can do what you want to do. You don't have to do what other people think is good for you to do.
And I want to just add, just because it's someone else's truth doesn't make it your truth.
Yes.
And you have to keep separating. Well, that's their truth and God bless them, but mine is different.
Yeah.
And we have to agree to be that little half-inch different.
Yes.
I'm just different. And it's not that I disagree with you. I'm just different.
Yeah.
Like
right.
we all are individual.
And you want to be your unique. You're here to be your unique. And that's my story. I wanted to wait, and I did. And I wanted to conceive naturally, and I did. Mm-hmm. So you get to do the same. And so we're offering it up today.
Yes.
To really live from and in faith versus the fear. Because there is a lot of stuff coming at us these days. Right?
Yeah.
And don't you feel like you just need to almost twirl to whip it off? And it takes conscious effort to keep tuning into you and believing in yourself, especially nowadays. It just
exactly, because I think we have to say that even more often nowadays, that's not my truth. I see peace along with what's going on. I see healing along with what's going on. That's my choice to see that. I see people helping each other.
Yeah.
That's my choice. Other people will come in and say, well, nobody's helping. I'm like, I see people helping. I just said it the other day to a friend of mine, like, There's a lot of help out there. Take a look around. You will be amazed when you put that on your topic level.
Yeah.
I want to see help. And all of a sudden you start to see help.
Yeah, right.
Cooperation. Yeah.
Just like when you're looking for a car, right?
Yeah.
And you decide, oh, I want a navy blue Porsche. And you all of a sudden never saw any of them. And then all of a sudden you see them all the time, right?
Right. It has to do with consciousness, which is your present moment, which is all we have.
Yeah, right. And so really staying aware and conscious and present. And it's going to take a little bit of work at the beginning to keep pulling yourself by like a puppy. You don't train a puppy in a day, right? So give yourself a little bit of grace. And if you have to take yourself by the nape of the neck and be like, get back to faith again. I mean, during the pregnancy time when I was trying to conceive, I had to do that several times. I mean, I called my mom crying like, okay, I'm not pregnant this week. It's like, nope, right? It was like, nope.
We're not going there. It's not what we believe.
Right. And it's just really coming back to that conscious awareness and knowing you get to have it all.
Yes. And you can have the same decision making for yourself. If you want a new career, it's there for you. We will support you and show you how it is. If you're working on a relationship, we will support you and show you that you get to have what you want. But the critical information is you choose, even if it's struggle.
Yes.
Because at first it is, but you're backing into your old life, and now we're helping you step forward into the newer life of your desire, which is who you are. So it gets much easier, even though it sounds like...
Even though it seems a little rough on the beginning or a little bit harder, but eventually the more you keep sticking to it, the more conscious you become, the more aware you become, and the more you stop pulling the past forward.
Oh, yes.
Just that alone, if you could just say, I don't believe that anymore. It's not my reality anymore. And you embody the truth is, this is how it's happening. This is how it's going down.
Yes.
These are the choices I'm making. These are the decisions I already decided.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
When you decide, you start the ripple effect.
Exactly. And even if you decide, like Audra said, to be pregnant, she's not going to see pregnancy for a while. But even if she is pregnant, that's a good example of, well, am I or aren't I, or where am I going? But I'm not giving up. It's like you don't go back and dig a seed out of the ground to say, oh, there's not enough roots here, and put it back. Don't interrupt your new pattern. And that's what this is. It's a new pattern. So it's a little rocky at first, but you can have it. Do not be denied.
Yeah, and hold steady. Get the help. Reach out. We are always helping people just tweak things even, you know? And sometimes it's only a tweak, isn't it, in the session? And all of a sudden it's a domino effect and everything works out.
Yeah.
It's like crazy good. So don't deny yourself getting the help you need.
Right.
You know? I mean, it's
there in the form of a question, and that can be answered that fast.
Yep. So we're just here to really encourage you today to decide faith over fear. Yeah. We are done with fear. So let's be done with fear.
Exactly.
And really choose you and get in the driver's seat again. Live the life of your dreams. Embody who you are, right? Just embody who you are.
Yeah.
From the inside out.
Yep.
So that's our share for today. Leave comments, ask questions. We love to answer your questions, and live your life on your terms and love it.
Amen.